Good morning. How is everyone this morning? It's Tuesday, February 11th. So today's daily devotion is I easily and comfortably release that which I no longer need in life. You know, I think it's really interesting. In every single one of my daily devotional books that I manage to dig out of wherever I find them, there's always a releasing of what is no longer needed in your life. Sorry, I just got hot all of a sudden. And I think that's kind of a really cool thing to notice, because apparently we hold stuff in that we don't need. And actually, I know that we all do that. I know that I do that. There have been things in my life that I struggle to let go of because I don't know that they're no longer needed. I don't know that it's time to let things go until I become aware it's time to let things go. I think it's really interesting that in Louise Hay, in her book, which I'm getting these daily devotions from, she talks about this is the organ of the body of eliminating waste. That's as far as I will go with that. But saying this affirmation is supposed to help you release garbage that no longer belongs to you. I think it's really interesting because, I've done quite a bit of health coaching now, and I work with a physician, and one of the common denominators with people who struggle with letting go of things is constipation, or going back and forth between constipation and diarrhea. So when you have those symptoms, yes, it could be a bacteria, it could be what you eat, it could be an allergen, it could be any of the actual physiological things. But it can also be not being able to let go of what it is that you're holding on to from your past, that it's time to let go of those things. When I found out I had celiac, I had to not only work on the physiological stuff, but I also had to work on the emotional healing. And emotional healing for me came in several layers. And life doesn't stop. So you work through something and you're like, okay, I got that. And then something else happens to trigger it again. And that's on purpose. You never really quit learning. You never really quit overcoming obstacles in your life that resemble other obstacles. The variance, or what I consider like the biggest place where you overcome some of that stuff and you don't have to revisit it, is not only emotional, psychological healing, but physiological healing. So it's on all of the layers that our spirit has manifested in this manifestation. So when you're releasing things that you don't need, trauma, emotional abuse, PTSD is a real thing. Those triggers are things that have to be worked through, and you have to go to not only the core of what caused them, but also release the resentment, the fear, the anger, the guilt, the shame, the rage. All of those emotions not only have to be released, but they have to kind of be experienced a little bit again to release them. And to forgive not only yourself in the situation that created that, but forgive the others that caused that to happen. Because things that happen to us don't happen in a vacuum. It's pretty rare that you're traumatized by something that caused PTSD all by yourself. And we hold on to all of those things. We hold on to them not only emotionally and psychologically, but we hold on to them physiologically. So we hold on to those things in our body. And then you also look at the electrical body. So the electrical body in which your encompasses your torsion field. I think I said that wrong. Anyway, we are surrounded by a torsion field. It's our electrical body, and it's often called a subtle body or our energy body, and it also holds all of those traumas and things that have happened to you. So you can work on releasing some of that trauma mentally, psychologically. You can work on releasing that trauma in your physiological body, but you also have to work on the electrical body, and that's a lot trickier to do. It's not impossible to do by yourself, but it is trickier to do. And vibrational change has to happen all the way at the core of that vibration, and that's key to healing. So the theme today, I easily and comfortably release that which I no longer need in life. I would never tell somebody to tackle all of the things at one time. Pick one little thing, and I mean a little thing, like a piece of something to work on, and give it time, and give yourself time, and forgive yourself if it doesn't happen really quickly. So update today. Today is day 2 of going to the gym at 5:30 in the morning. I actually got up at 5:15. By the time I got to the gym, it was 5:50. So tomorrow I'm going to try to get up at 5 to make it there a little bit earlier. As you can see, I'm up, I'm moving, I'm a lot more fresh. Side effect of walking 1.5 miles. Well, actually, it was closer to 2 miles. I didn't quite get 2 miles this morning, but it was close. That's the other reason I want to leave earlier tomorrow. I want to get there sooner so that when 6:30 rolls around, I have my 2 mile mark. Yesterday was great. I wasn't as tired in the evening. I actually managed to go to bed at 9 like I normally do. I woke up pretty easily today. I do have this really weird tickle in my chest and every once in a while I cough, and it's that honking cough. So I don't know what's going on with that. But we will just soldier on. I have my vitamins right here. So I'll take my supplements and eat my breakfast, and then it'll be time for work to start. So this is my office. As you can see, my son Taliesin is over here. My partner Vilef is there, and Thor, my oldest, is there. So I have my favorite loved ones around me every day when I work. And I actually really love my office. Maybe one day I'll give y'all a tour. It's a little bit of a mess because I have papers everywhere from yesterday. I'm in the middle of several projects. So I hope you all have a beautiful day, and I will see you tomorrow in prayer. Blessed be, and try to get outside. Try to get some exercise. Feel better.